What's up everybody, my name is JustJarrod and welcome back to another No Man's Sky video. And in this video we're going to be talking about an article that was released by Red Bull about 6 days ago, I think. I read it the day it released and I was going to do a video about it just because there was just some weird sentences in it that kind of changed like the way that I thought the game would be. And there was some tidbits of information that kind of confused me. And well, we can kind of speculate a little from it, so I'm going to talk to you guys about that and just some new things that you may or may not know. And they're really small things, but they're really cool, so let's get right into it. So Red Bull did release an article about 6 days ago, and I'm going to put a little excerpt of it on the screen. Basically, it's just them playtesting, you know, like all the other playtesters. They get thrown on Bellari 5, that snow planet, like everybody else was thrown on, and another planet or so on. They get put on a toxic planet and stuff, but this is just the one excerpt I want to read for you guys, so I'm going to put it on the screen and read it aloud. Here we go. Alright, so it says, so far in our play session, we've encountered an Ewok-like creature that was at least 7 feet in height. He was on foot, apparently searching for his family. When he found them, they hugged each other and made an adorable little dance. Okay, we're going to stop right there. So first off, we know already that animals and creatures, they live their own lives on these planets, even when you're not there. If you find a creature and it's walking north and you leave the planet and you come back, it'll still be on that path north and it'll be farther down the line. So even when you're not on the planets, the creatures, everything lives on. And even creatures at night, they go to sleep and in the day come back out. Creatures that are just nighttime animals will come out at night. If an animal gets thirsty, it will literally walk to some water to drink. Animals live their own lives, creatures live their own lives, but this is kind of taking it to another level. Now this was talked about before. Cobra TV on his No Man's Sky channel. If you don't know his No Man's Sky channel, you need to go check it out. His name is Cobra TV. It's really good. And he talked about it. He had one of the playtesters was on his channel, and they were talking about this exact moment in the game. But it was kind of hard to understand the playtester. He had a rich, strong accent, but basically he said the same thing. He found a creature, and he was on his foot walking towards, you know, trying to find his family, and they met up at like a little home, and they did a little dance when they found him. So this is adding a lot more life to the animals, in which they actually have a family. We don't know if this was a race or what, but because it sounds totally different, or, you know, seems totally different than any animal we've seen yet. So I just want to throw that out there because I have heard of it before. This is just confirming exactly what the playtester over on Cobra TV said. So that's a really cool and interesting thing, but that's not really the main point of this. Okay, so this is the second part that I really want to talk about. I'm going to keep going and keep reading. Okay, on this planet, night is as dangerous as you might expect. It's the time when carnivores get red eyes and a hankering to hunt. You can shoot at them and loot them with your multi-tool. A weapon that looks like Kirk's phaser, but you can specialize it for long, short distances. Okay, so here it says, you can shoot at them and loot them, talking about the animals, right? Carnivores in this specific, you know, sentence, but animals in general. It says you can shoot and loot at them. Okay, the problem I have with this is, so far we haven't been shown that you can loot creatures. Sean in some gameplay demos has shot creatures and it doesn't like show anything where you can loot. They never drop anything. No like hovering button where you walk up to it and you can loot it like a Far Cry game. But I am kind of confused as to what you would be looting from these animals. And it specifically says here you can shoot at them and loot them, as they were talking about animals. So far, we know there's no food in the game, so you don't have to eat to survive. That's not a part of No Man's Sky. So I'm kind of wondering and kind of confused about what you would exactly be looting from a creature that you kill. And if you are looting things, then this would give you a reason to kill creatures, which right now there isn't. Like right now, if you want to kill creatures, there's no reason besides killing the Sentinels. If you want the Sentinels to come after you, kill some creatures, kill the Sentinels, right? Or if you just want to play the game like that, I guess. But right now there's no definite reason, like no reward for shooting animals. So maybe if you can loot them, this will give another aspect to that play style. Now we know you can loot things like the elements from the periodic table that they've created, like carbon or any of the other ones they've shown off. So maybe that is what you can loot from the animals. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But I just want to get a chat starting in the comments to see what you guys think. What exactly you'd be looting from the animals if there's no food? Maybe like their bones? I don't know. I know they talked about at one point putting in animal and creature remains on planets. So I don't know. I really have no idea what this is going to be. Me and some of the community friends that I have been talking, and we just don't know. Like, we've heard that you weren't supposed to be able to loot animals, so this totally goes back on that. I mean, and they can change anything they want with the game. Like, at first there was supposed to be no NPCs, now we have NPCs. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys think of the Ewok-like 7-foot creature who's hugging his family and doing a little dance. And also let me know what you guys think will be looted from creatures, or if you think that this article is just kind of a little off. Like, it could have been like you can shoot at them. I don't know why loot them was in there. Maybe they just misprinted, had like a wrong thought. I don't know. I have no idea. But so far we know you supposedly can't loot animals. I haven't seen any gameplay with looting an animal. If you guys have, just leave me the link or tell me where to find it and I will gladly look it up. But I've been searching online for a while now just to make sure that I don't get any of this information that I'm giving to you wrong. But Sean Marie, Hello Games haven't said anything about looting creatures that I could see anywhere, or about food in the game. I'm pretty sure there isn't any. But anyways guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. This brings us to the end. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe for anything and everything No Man's Sky. Make sure to check out my last video, which was my first Just Think video, where we talked about just the grand scale of No Man's Sky, and we get into a little math. That will be linked in the outro. If anyone's interested in joining up with some awesome No Man's Sky PlayStation communities, make sure you check out the Outer Edge and the No Man's Sky Atlas PlayStation communities. I'm a part of both of those, and they're super awesome. They love to talk about No Man's Sky. But that's it for me. My name has been JustJarrod, aka the No Man's Sky Guy, and I will see you guys in another video. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Peace out.